Hey, it's your boy J Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are hearing the sound of my voice right now, that is letting me know you are blessed for success. You know why I say that? Not because you hear my voice, it's because you can hear my voice, and because God is giving you another opportunity to be great. He's giving you another opportunity to try one more again. He's giving you another opportunity to say, you know what? I know I've been messing up all these years, but today I can change that. You can always start brand new, but you can only do it today. You can't do it tomorrow because tomorrow is always a day away. So, whatever you got to do, let's do it today. No procrastination. Y'all know what I say about procrastination. It's like masturbation, man. You're screwing yourself. Why do that? But listen here, it's good to be back in the building. It's a Monday morning. Yeah, I know. Work week, right? That's okay, though. That's okay. Hopefully, you're doing the job that is your passion. So it doesn't even feel like work. It just feels good to you. I'm just, when you get up and say, all right, I'm ready to do it again because you're walking in your purpose. And if you ain't walking in your purpose yet, you can start today, man. You can start the planning of it. Even though you might be at that job right now that you don't want to be at, prepare a exit route. Prepare a exit route, man. But before you do that, make sure you put together a A through Z plan so you know what you're doing when you get out of there. Yeah, just don't quit your job today and don't have no way to pay your mortgage or your rent tomorrow. Nah, exactly. Let's figure it out, man. I know you can. I know you will. You dig? I know you can. Matter of fact, I didn't even play my morning. I definitely got to play this. Where is it? Is it right here? Let's go.
Stay in bed, if you stay on the couch, if you stay in your comfort zone, if you only do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, if you get up, if you grind, if you are relentless, if you work as hard as possible, when other people are slacking off, your life will be easy.
Well, only part I don't like is at the end they say your life will be easy. I don't know if it's going to be easy, but it will be better. It will be better. I do believe that. Yes, indeed. I believe in, listening to positive things, man. I like, they say faith comes by hearing, you know what I mean? So I like listening to positive things. I like having positive people around me, man. I don't like being the smartest person in the room. I really don't have that problem. But yes, indeed, it is definitely good to be back in the hangout. And let's find out who is in the hangout today. First of all, we got Mike Rim. That's him, Fisherman Mike. Hey, Mike, did you ever catch the big one yesterday, man? I know you was on the SS Minnow yesterday, man, and I don't know. I was just trying to find out, did you ever get the big one, my brother? 'Cause I didn't get no picture. I ain't getting no pictures, so it leads me to think that you didn't get the big one, brother. But it's okay, man. It's okay. You can start over today. Naeem, the Dream Pro Day 2027 is in the building. So good morning, hardcore family. It just makes sense. Fight your core. Just that simple, right? Fight your core. Melon Queen 27, the best moderator on YouTube, is in the building, and someone I call a friend. Yes, indeed. He says, good morning, Jay and Hangout family. Peace and blessings. For sure. For sure. She says, good morning. Salute to the Mighty Warriors and us, a.k.a. Peekaboo Shawties that's in the building. Yes, indeedy, man. The only place where the peekaboos get recognized. You dig? It's okay. Yes, indeed. Even look, you might even have to salute the stalker crew. You never know. Yes, indeed. Salute, salute. We got all things. Hashtag AMC, FSG, peace and blessings, hardcore boxing family. Hit that like button. What he said. Push out. Good morning, my brother. Without a doubt. Ah, yeah, we got another queen in the house. We got Barbara D in the house. Shut your mouth. Salute to you, Barbara D. Always a pleasure to see you, good sis. For sure. She said, salute to Jay and the Hangout crew. Yes, indeed. As my big homie say, the Hangouters. For sure. There you go. There we go. Cousin Tommy, aka Tampa Tommy, aka my broski, aka Real Prison Talk with Tommy is in the morning. It's in the morning. In the building this morning. How about that? He said, good morning, Jay. And the chat. Ooh, forgive me for that one, y'all. You know what? Y'all know what that means. Time for a station break, y'all. Obviously, I need some of that good fluid, man.
Time for a station break, y'all. So grab that cup of coffee. Take you a sip. Smell that aroma. Now back to the show.
For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. Yes, indeed. He had to get a reboot, man. You know, that yarn slipped out on me, didn't it? Yeah, getting together, from that Sunday. That Sunday, man, I watch it, but I ain't gonna go there, man. I don't get people upset with me. There go my broski boxing matchup with D Free. Hashtag TWTDC. Morning, Jay. Good morning to you for show. Good morning. We also got the Fight Fan 65 in the building. He said, good morning, hardcore boxing fans. Love from CA. Is that Canada? I think that's from Canada. That's not California. That's Canada. Okay. We got a few people from up way up north now, man. Yes, indeed. Salute to the Canadians, man. Always rocking out with your boy Hardcore in the Hangout. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. My big homie, what's up? Had fun hanging out with you yesterday, Bruce Gas, without a doubt. Mike Grimm says, Bruce Gas says, salute, Jay. Then Mike Grimm says, I see you don't understand fishing. You catch the same fish, catfish. I go out to catch different species every time. It's a challenge to go after different species. I would believe that, Mr. Rim, if I seen multiple fish pictures of different fishes, but only fish pitch I got from you is a catfish. Boom, boom, boom. Let you know. Melon Queen said, you're looking exuberant this morning, Jay. Thank you. I'm feeling exuberant. I'm in 1080. Yeah, I'm in 1080. I switched my settings on StreamYard. I didn't know I could do that. But they say you only can do it if you got the ether. Yeah. So, if you want to be exuberant shorty like me, go into your settings, switch to 1080, and make sure you got a direct connect like your boy Hardcore. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah. You can see the pimples if I had some, but I don't. For sure. He said, I can't wait to show you how to fish. Oh, picture that. Picture that. A fisherman teaching an angleman how to fish. Get on out of there, fella. Get on out of there, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Uh-oh, we got my bratty little brother in the building. The AKA of the AKAs. He got so many AKAs, we can't even AKA him no more. He just Let's Talk Fashion, man. Salute to Remo for sure. Bruce Gaz, Dr. Jazz said, I did that yesterday, looking sharp. Yes, indeedy, man. You got to always believe in upward mobility, you know, and increase those pixels, man. Yeah. I didn't think I knew no word like that, huh? Yeah, increase those pixels, man. Without a doubt. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man, in the hangout. Appreciate you hanging out with me this morning. Hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. Seen a lot of you all last night at the Old Timers show. I was hanging out with the Old Timers yesterday. We had a good time as usual. Wow. As usual. Wow. So if you didn't catch that show, make sure you check that show out. You did? Yeah. Make sure you check that show out. Okay. I see my guy Glenn Mitchell in the building. What's up, Glenn? Good to see you. He said, morning, people. Yeah. Oh, love on that, man. For sure. Yes, indeed. Well, I guess I got everybody out the way that I can see. All right, shout out to my peekaboo crew. You know who you are, my mighty warriors, the ones that like to watch. Salute to the watchers, man, for sure. Know you're in the building. Appreciate that you are. I'm glad that you're rocking with me on this Sunday morning. Man, I know a lot of y'all thought I was going to come in here with my Dallas Cowboy shirt on, but I fooled you, didn't I? I didn't put my Dallas Cowboy shirt on because I didn't want to rub it in your face because so many of y'all teams yesterday lost. So I just wore the colors. I just won. Well, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. Sorry, y'all. Hey, if your team won last night like my team, man, give me a thumbs up in the chat. If your team won last night like my team won last night, put that thumbs up in the chat. Yes, indeed. Did y'all hear about my quarterback being the highest paid football player in history? Yeah. Now I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he deserved it. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all know I always keep it 100 around here. You did. Always keep it 100 around here. The Booger Man is in the building. Salute to our Booger. He said it is definitely Monday. Kenneth Johnson, salute to you, my guy. He said Dallas defense looked good yesterday. Say, oh damn, one win and you gonna go to the Super Bowl. Nope. Didn't say that. Bruce Gaz say, go Pats. Clint Johnson said, how about them Cowboys? 23 said it was dramatic, but we got the W. Hashtag Detroit Lions. Okay. My guy Bugs from Headbangers, man. He's a big Detroit fan. He loved, matter of fact, he was at the game yesterday. Him and his whole entire family went to the game yesterday, man. Shout out to my guy Bugs. He loves the Detroit Lions, man. For sure. Salute back at you, Al Booger. Mike Rim said, let's go Vikings. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes a lot of sense. I digress. Yes, indeedy. Glenn Mitchell said, I'm looking for a quarterback. Oh my goodness. Alan Johnson say, what up, Jay Hardcore Box? It's all good, man. Yeah, give me a thumbs up in the chat if your team won yesterday. I think I might have seen one thumbs up so far. Huh? Oh. Oh, let's have a lot of losers in here today, man. Glenn said, my Giants hurt every day. I can't even argue with you, bro. Hey, they say keep coming back because it works, my brother. Keep coming back. We didn't win, but we definitely had the best quarterback in this year's draft. Who's your team, D Free? Would you be a Redskin? I don't know. I don't know. You know, a lot of people ask me, Jay, well, you're from DC. Why aren't you a Cowboy fan? I mean, why didn't you see? I'm just Cowboy, man. Commanders. Okay. All right. That's the Redskins, right? I get so confused, man. You know, forgive me, the name changes all the time. The funniest thing is when they was the WFT, like what the I was like, get out of here. Really? Really? But I'm gonna leave it alone, man. I'm gonna tell you, growing up as a Cowboy fan in DC at a young age was not easy, man. What I'm laughing at the chat, y'all. my little big homie D for the win came up in here. Talking about we here for boxing. Makes sense. Look, I talked to one of my friends, right, this morning, and they went to the not Cowboys, Commanders game down in Florida. You know, they from DC and everything. They was like, yo, they were trash. That's what she said. Yes, indeed. She talking about her home team bad, man. You know, she done moved to Florida to retire and went to go see what do y'all call them again? The Commanders? Okay. Yeah. All right, you right, D for the win. You right, D for the win. This is a boxing channel. All that football talk yesterday, and nobody was talking all this a boxing channel yesterday, but today, today, nobody want to have a conversation with me. Who in here yesterday kept saying something about the ain'ts? The ain'ts. Oh, he listening right now. He listening right now. Being in boxing news, talking about the ain'ts. I mean the Saints. The Saints. Oh, when the Saints don't marching in. Oh, the Saints didn't marching in. They won't be in that number when the Saints don't march in. Yeah, I'm feeling silly this morning like I'm on a Friday. Hey, forgive me, man. Forgive me. I'm gonna stop. It's 8:29. It's time for what's happening in the world of boxing. I'm pulling out my pocket communicator right now. I need to put my charger on. I need to charge my phone so I don't die. There we go. All righty. Let me pull up what's happening in the world of boxing today. See if somebody done signed a big deal or something. Mexico and Puerto Rico, the friendliest of vicious rivalries. I don't think it's going to be friendly this weekend when Canelo fights Berlanga, because Berlanga has been definitely disrespectful. So I'm more than sure that Canelo is going to make sure he hits that kid with the boot, the bop, and the bang and stop him by 6, man. Yes, indeed. Stop him by 6. I think it's going to happen. For sure. What y'all think? Ryan Garcia calls Terrence Crawford overhyped, says, come see me in the ring. Ryan done called everybody from Inoue all the way up to Joshua at this point, man. He's just trying to stay relevant, keep his name in the write-ups. Yeah, and he knows every time he does that, it moves the meter, man. So he doesn't even mean majority of this stuff that he's saying right now. He just wants us to keep using his name. Lester Martinez is in a tough test against Joshawn James on Pro Box TV Wednesday night fights. Okay. Jack Macy is looking to take opportunity against Jai Apatea on October the 12th. Vladimir Hernandez targets elite fighters ready for the whole title. Referee training program seeks to improve officiating, teach best practice. Yeah, I think all of them refs need to go back and get a retraining. What do y'all think? Refs should get retrained every year? Keep them sharp? What else we got going on? Chris Eubanks Jr. offers his thoughts on prospective opponents, including Ben, Saunders, Canelo, and Crawford. Okay. Keeping his options wide open, ain't he? Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois is going cheap, so it won't be stolen. Do y'all really think, oh, look who walked in the building? What it do, Jay? Salute to the hangout. Oh, if it ain't Mr. Aints. I see now being in boxing news why you kept calling them the Aints yesterday. It definitely makes sense. Because they ain't win, did they? Yes, indeed. Boss Dog in the house. What's up, Boss Dog? He said, what up, Jay? I'm in the building. I appreciate you being here, Boss Dog. For sure. For sure. For sure. All right, let's see if there's anything else in the world of boxing today. Can Berlanger jab upsets Canelo Alvarez? Do y'all think his jab can upset Canelo? Terrence Crawford responds cryptically and missed Garcia's criticism. Timothy Big Head Bradley backs Brian Norman Jr. move. He said there's bigger paydays ahead. Well, he said the Saints beat Carolina 47-10. I thought the Saints lost last night, man. What are you talking about? Huh? I thought the Saints lost last night. Oh, I was wrong. Why did I think the Saints lost last night then? I was loud and wrong, wasn't I, y'all? Damn, I just knew the Saints lost last night. Who was I thinking about then? All right, well, I humbly apologize being in boxing news. I see why. I was completely wrong. I just knew the Saints lost last night. No, sir, you thought because you was dreaming that. Maybe it was in a dream. You're right. Appreciate that alley-oop. Appreciate that alley-oop. All righty. Shakur Stevenson must shine in a pay-per-view headliner on October the 12th. You know what? That's our conversation today, man. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I want to get your opinions on this Is this pay-per-view? Is that going to be an audition for Tank? Is it? Yo, they making it cheap enough to get the views. $14.99. $14.99, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me say the WBC lightweight champion Stevenson's 22-0, 10 KOs is headlining the first time in a $14.99 undercard event on pay-per-view at 27 years old. And there is pressure on him to be entertaining and bring it in a lot of pay-per-views. Do y'all think he's going to bring a lot of pay-per-views? Do y'all think that? The questionable matchmaking. This person here says this is the wrong opponent for Shakur to fight on pay-per-view. To create an interest in unification fight next year with Baltimore native Gervonta Davis. The opponent that Shakur needed to fight was number 1 WBC William Cepeda, 31-0, 27 KOs, but is on the Golden Boys protect. Oh, my fault. I got these glasses on. They read. Not former IBF super featherweight champion Cordina, who's 17-1, 9 KOs, who is coming off an 8-round knockout loss on May 18th against Anthony Kakasi. Yeah, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? You know, what do y'all think? I need to know for sure. Let's see, is there anything else in the world of boxing? Okay, there it is, man. There it is. Matthew Bishop's in the house, man. Say, J Hardcore, welcome to the work week, my guy. Salute family. Appreciate that, man. Yes, indeed. It feels good to be there. Yes, indeed. Kicking off another week with you all is nothing but blessings. Blessings. Glad to see everybody in the building, ready to kick it off one more again. Before we just get everything locked and loaded, man, let's pay some bills around here. Let's get it.
It's time for another raffle brought to you by the JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
And you are entered. Just that simple. Have you did that yet? Have you put in for the raffles yet? Have you sent your $10 to win that beautiful 10th generational iPad? Have you did that? Hey, but you know what? You get 3 chances to win, man, because you can actually win the Kenichi Bear headphones, or you can win the Ninja air fryer, man. Yes, indeed. All you got to do is spin the win, man. That's all. That's all it takes, man. Because someone, I guarantee, is going to win. Yes, indeed. It's a chance for three people to win. Or, hey, maybe you got that block special and you put in the 3 for 25 and all three of yours win. Lightning strikes three times. Hey, that's crazy, but it's possible. Anything is definitely possible. So make sure that you get in it, get on in there, back in there. Get that block special, man. You know what it is. You've been on the block and you pulled up on like a 3 for 25. Yes, you can. You ain't gotta be secretive about it. You can get that 3 for 25 here, man. Just make sure you send 3 for 25 and then the memo put raffles, man. Don't be the one to say, hey, hey, man, such and such won, man. That could have been me. Nah, it couldn't have been you if you ain't play. If you didn't play, it couldn't have been you. Yes, indeed. Other than that, man, it is what it is. Appreciate you all, man. Booker say, when will that will be November the 17th is when I can get back on the board on that. Al Booger. What else y'all got going on, man? What else y'all got going on? Man. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man. Is it just me? But lately, has boxing just been a little boring, maybe? Yeah, it's nothing really exciting happening right now, man. Nothing really exciting happening right now. And I was like, man, we need some fights, man. We really need some fights, man, because I'm gonna tell you, I've been like a junkie fiending, man. I need some people to get in the ring and throw some leather. Are y'all feeling the same way? Tell me, are y'all feeling the same way, man? Booger said, I agree, man. I agree. Well, just want to let y'all know, man, something did happen, and you had to have, some of the best Wi-Fi closed circuit, and you had to see somebody and nobody know somebody to actually see this rematch. Yeah, they went on and had the Boots and Karen rematch, man. They went on and had it. Yeah. It was like similar to that COVID thing, man. But I'm gonna tell you, it 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 went pretty much the same, y'all. I'm just gonna show y'all what happened, man. Here you go. Well, there it is, man. I'm sorry that you all were not there to actually see that. Yeah. Hey, Booger, get out of my head, man. Get Booger. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Hey, Booger, you ain't talking about this one right here, are you? You ain't talking about this one. Oh no, wait. I meant that one, man. Hey, Booger, I did have that one. I don't think I was able to get it in. It was the one where Sammy Davis was fighting the basketball player, man. That was hilarious. It was definitely a hilarious. I got it. I got it. I just gotta see how I can get it on the get it in here, Jack. Yeah, definitely. I pulled it up last night for sure. He said, I know what you meant. Okay, okay. Kenneth Johnson's great job on the JBT commercial voiceover. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is Big Dre, man. That's Big Dre that did that. A few people asked me, was that me? But no, that was our guy, Big Dre. He is our voice coordinator. Yeah, that sounds cool, right? That's our voice coordinator, man. And yeah, he's doing an excellent job, man. We got so much hidden talent over here at the JBT. I'm just extremely amazed. Boxing Hackler is in the building. What's up, Boxing Hacker? We got Malik back in the building. What's up, Malik? I see you. I see you. Yeah, 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 for sure. Hey, hey. Oh, I forgot to tell you on that Boots fight against Karen. Yeah, yeah. Boots did win again, y'all. Yeah, exactly. But as y'all see, the fight ended up kind of the same way. You know what I mean? The rematch. He couldn't cut. Karen was out of there, man. The Melbourne Air Podcast. Good morning to you, my guy. Good to see you. Damon Hickman. What's up, my guy? He said Shakur can easily fight Tank as long he doesn't price himself out. You know what? I agree with you on that, man. I really think that he could beat him, man. Tank, though. Tank can beat him. Hey, for sure, though, man. For sure. But yeah, man, I hope that we get some exciting fights. And you're right, Booger. We have for the last 2 years been spoiled. We've been getting a lot of boxing matches, and that's how it should be, especially when we're spending our hard-earned money to watch these guys perform. I think we should get more fights that we like, man. Yeah, that big fight is coming, Bivol versus Beterbiev, man. I'm so interested in that fight. Yeah, I'm so interested in that fight. And seeing who fights the winner of that, man. You know, I mean, God willing, we're gonna have an undisputed person at 175. You know, if Beterbiev was a little bit younger and he wasn't coming off a injury, I would have him probably for the win. Yeah, I would probably have it for him more for the win. But I don't think that that's going to happen, man. I feel though that Bivol is definitely going to be very cautious, calculating, moving, staying off the ropes, keeping the fight in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of foot feints as well, man. I just feel though that he's just a more talented athlete. You know what I'm saying? And I believe he's going to win. But I tell you what, that Crow show that next day will be exciting. Will be exciting for sure. So make sure October the 12th, and y'all know October the 12th is the same day we're having the drawing for those 3 items that we've been raffling off. So someone will definitely be walking away October the 12th with one of those 3 items, man. Yeah, 3 other people. Yeah, 3 people for sure. The voice is entered into the building, y'all. Salute to Just Do Boxing. Yes, indeedy. The voice of the choice, man. Yes, indeedy. But yeah, man. right? We're gonna all come together, all the channels. We're gonna come together and do a live, and we're going to let it be known who is the winner of those. We're gonna have a live drawing, and we're gonna let you all know who is going to be the winner. Who's gonna have bragging rights the next day? Who's gonna have bragging rights the next day? Uh, 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 at the Crow Show in the morning, saying, "Yeah, yeah, the iPad on his way to me. Oh, them Kenichi Bears is on their way to me. Ah, yeah, yes, indeed. Oh, that Ninja air fryer, man. Remo made. I don't know if that was what was that? I'm thinking that might have been what was that fish you cooked yesterday, Remo? Was that a thinking of the fish start with an S? I could be there. It looked good, but he said he cooked it in the air fryer. So man, I gotta try that. Yes, indeed. I never did any fish in the air fryer before. You dig? So I'm definitely gonna try that, man. So yeah, Remo, I'm gonna give it to it. Look like the kid can cook, man. You know what I mean? And I did taste some of his food at the meet and greet. He made some salmon, and it was delicious. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I didn't actually see him make it. I mean, I don't know if his wife made it, but nah, I believe the youngster can burn though, man. I believe he can burn. You did. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try that fish in the air fryer. I think I bought some fish the other day and never cooked it, so I might have to do that. Real prison talker Tony said, Jay, you need a pair of Fila TD88s to go with the low hoodie. Take me back to that street gear, huh? Malik say that job ain't gonna work. Bibble is athletic. Yeah, Bibble gonna win that fight. That jab ain't gonna work. Bibble is athletic. Yeah, I said that job. Tampa Tommy say don't sleep on Viterbia's ability to cut that ring off. Yeah, he can't do that. He can't do that. But I'm gonna have my guy work his that meniscus so bad. About time the fifth round come around, man, that dude ain't gonna know how to move, man. He's gonna work the hell out of that meniscus, man. I told you, I learned the exact function of the meniscus, and I'm gonna go totally against what it's supposed to do. Make him do all the things that it don't supposed to do, Jack. Yeah, I'm gonna test the elasticity of that meniscity. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Matter of fact, I had to call Bibble up, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to train him, you know. Or maybe we should have Karen call him up. Maybe we should have Karen call him up, because Karen got them moves, man. Karen definitely got them moves. Same here, just do. If Kerr beats Tank, I'll be here for all the tears. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Let me tell you something. If Shakur beat Tank, goodness gracious, man, I would probably have to get a live. No, I ain't gonna say that because y'all be trying to hold me to that. Yeah. I was gonna say I get a live crow and cook it, and I eat crow for real that day on the crow show. Yeah. I eat live crow, man. It's your core. Yes, indeed. I'm about to have somebody really freaking see it up nice, man. I get one of them country cookers, man. Them country cookers, man, they know how to make anything taste good. You see on YouTube now, on Instagram now, seems like the new thing now is to eat snake. Yeah, every Instagram post I see now, maybe because I stay on it too long watching them. As soon as you stay on any Instagram post too long, you're gonna get 10 more of those, man. Yes, indeed. I guess I ain't gonna say that, man. Yeah, I be telling y'all too much stuff, man. So yeah, I been seeing a lot of people doing all types of stuff with snakes, man. They frying them, they fricasseeing them, they smoking them. I'm like, good gracious, man. This guy had one. It was so many bones, man. I'm like, I wouldn't be able to enjoy that because of the damn bones. I mean, I barely like eating boned fish. I guess it's python. Must be python because that's the uh, most snake you normally see the most of is the python. Hey, being in boxing news, I took your advice yesterday, man. I left my glasses right here at the station, man. And when I came downstairs, they were still here. So that's why I'm able to read the chat so far away. She said, so you'll go out and kill a crow and cook it. I don't think they sell crow in the store. Man, I'm pretty much sure I can find me crow, man. I'm pretty much sure there's some nationality that eats crow all the time, man. You just got to go to that store. He says, snake, they are tripping. I stopped eating all meat, so I'm biased. Yeah, it killed me when them people that start eating meat, boy, they look at you like down their nose, man. Oh, you eat meat. Yeah. They give you that look. They give you that look. And then you catch them around the corner eating a McDonald's McGriddle. You know what I'm saying? You catch them, yeah. Talking about I'm a vegetarian. Nah, you ain't no vegetarian. You's a flexitarian. You flexible about what you eat, man. Booger said I had some gator steak. Not sure I ever had some snake. I bet you they eat all that type of stuff down there in Australia, man. They give you that look. Oh, you eat meat. You know that's not good for you. I'm like, well, how long have you not been eating meat? Oh, 7 days. Okay. All right, man. Keep hope alive, man. Bob Hope, okay? Said eating snake is diabolical. Give me cereal. Oh no. Oh man. I was watching this guy on YouTube the other day, and it was a live, and he was ranting on his girlfriend getting on his nerve, and he was walking down the street as he was doing the live, and as he walked down the street talking about his girl, he almost tripped over a snake, right? And he said to us, "You know what? I think that's a sign, man. I think somebody's trying to tell me my girl is a snake." Yo, people can be so superstitious. No, dude, you live in the country. Yeah, you live in the country, man. He said, I heard gator tastes like chicken. I don't know, man. I look at alligator, man, and it looked like it would be real tough and chewy. The only thing I want from an alligator is this skin, man, so I can get me a jacket or something. You did? Pair of shoes or something. That's the only thing I want from the gator. I don't want none of its meat, Jack, at all. Jeff said, I wonder what kind of weed I need to smoke to crave alligator. Got to be something different, right? about to think about what strand. You might got to ask Bruce about that, man. You know, when it come down to strands and what it make you crave for, Bruce probably would know. All right, man. I gotta take me a station break, please. Grab your cup if you are trying to have a good coffee mint with me real quick, man. Yeah. Good coffee mint, yo.
Break, y'all. So grab that cup of coffee.
I got it.
Take you a sip.
Mm-hmm.
Smell that aroma. Now back to the show.
Yes, indeed, man. Had to get that swig of it, man. Had to get that swig of it for sure. He said, nah, gator tastes like chicken. The best explanation. Okay. Well, I'll just keep on eating chicken then. If rabbit and gator and squirrel and all that stuff tastes like chicken, why not just eat chicken? You know, if I'm eating something that I ain't never ate before, I don't want it to taste like what I've been eating my whole life. Nah, I want it to be some different, man, for sure. Hey, I'm gonna show y'all something that's been trending lately, man. You know, this particular fight, and I never thought about this fight, but it's one of them fights where you could say, why not? Why not? This is the only person I know really been calling out Boots, man. What do y'all think about this fight right here? Exactly. I give it a thumbs up, man. I give it a thumbs up. I wouldn't mind seeing Boots against Blair the Flair, man. Hey, he coming off a notable win against Adrian Broner by name only. He put him down. He showed good speed. He's actually one person that is calling Boots out, man. Yeah. He is the one person that is actually calling Boots out. What do y'all think, man? Would y'all like to see that fight? Would y'all like to see Boots against Blair the Flair? Well, I tell you what, I was watching one of the other morning shows around here. You know, one of the first places I ever actually watched the boxing show. And they had the guy Blair on. And this is what he had to say about the Boots fight.
Very interesting how things are going to pan out in the future years when it comes to these negotiations. We need to make that happen.
Do you think that right now you have a better resume than Ennis because of your win over former champion Hooker and former champion Adrian Broner, and his wins are only Roman Villa and Lipinets, who's a former champion?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a better resume when it comes to that. And on top of that, I have very, very little content on me. So it's not like I fought a whole bunch of easy tune-up fights to put me on that level. Jerron Ennis is being moved properly weak. You know, so we need to see more out of Jerron Ennis. Jerron Ennis is a tremendous fighter, though, regardless.
Why do you think you haven't received an offer? I mean, you've literally been the most vocal when it comes to wanting to fight Ennis. You guys have had the fake alleged rumors of past sparring sessions. Why hasn't this fight manifested?
You'll have to ask them. You know, you'll have to ask Eddie Hearns.
I'm asking you. You also have a manager that can, you know, contact Hearn and contact Matchroom.
Hey,
you know, your team has to do the job too.
Yeah, hey man, directly. I contact them directly. No, my team contact them. They're only interested if they can get me on like a late notice, like a Alexis Rocha setup. That's where I see it. And that's a problem because I want the whole show. I don't want to just like, oh yeah, let's just hurry up and throw you in there and then like, you know, and then just like throw you under the rug. No, like boxing deserves Blair the Flair at 100%, Jerron Ennis at 100%, in the promotion at 100%. Boxing deserves it, and that's how I feel.
All right. What do y'all think about that, man? How many of y'all would watch that fight? Who would like to see that fight? And do you feel though that would be a competitive fight? Would you consider that a competitive fight? I think Blair would definitely carry the promotion of that fight. Ant said he will make Boots knock him. Okay. I see how Ant feels about it. I see Jamaican guy. Lincoln Levels is in the building. Salute to Lincoln Levels. What up, my guy? Good to see Jamaican Shawty in the building, man. Donderdrick them is in the building. Hashtag AMC FSG is in the building. Okay. Real prison talk. With Tommy says Blair comes to fight. He will make Boots knock him out. Good fight. I'd rather see Blair versus Barrios or Stanionis. Okay. If he stays at, Donderdrick them says, if he's staying at 47, then yes. That's a great fight for Philly. Exactly. A lot of people don't know Blair the Flair is from Philly, man. Yeah, rightfully so, man. He is from Philly, and I can definitely see that being a good fight, man. You dig? Now, they do have history. They have sparring history. And I want to commend Blair the Flair for talking about that sparring. Because he said, yes, Boots and I have sparred. At the time, I was a pro. Boots was a amateur, up and coming amateur. And I've been off. He made sure that he prepared us for it. He said, and I've been off for over 2 years. I hadn't been fighting. I haven't getting no fights, but I was the man at the time. Blase this. So he said they got in the ring, and then he said, after I realized I really wasn't in shape, I ended up go ahead and getting out the ring. But then the interviewer went a little deeper and said, well, what happened? He said, nah, Boots got the best of me. Boots definitely got the best of me because I was not in shape. Blase, this, that. I wasn't sparring. I wasn't training. So he kept it 100. He tried to give us an excuse first before he told us exactly what happened. And that happens a lot, man. You'll have a guy that, can whip ass, but yet ain't in shape and come in the ring and get beat up sometimes because he doesn't have the conditioning. It happened to Floyd Mayweather, man. Yeah. I remember watching it. I can't remember who it was against. I think it was against that kid that used to wear the devil outfit into the ring, man. Yeah, I can't think of his name right now, but I believe him and Floyd had a sparring section, man. I think it was him. Yeah, but thumbs up if y'all would want that fight. Claymore Rain in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you being back in the building for sure. We're sitting here talking about we talked about a plethora of things at this point, but right now we're talking about Blair the Flair calling out Boots, saying he wants that fight. And I was just trying to get the feel of the people. What do y'all think? Would y'all like to see that? And do y'all feel though that Boots would just walk past them too easily? Booker say, Tommy, do you think they will ever lock horns? PBC ain't doing nothing this year. Lincoln said, that's a damn good fight. Boots is ahead of him, but good fight for sure. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight at all. Rude Exposure in the building. Salute to Rude Exposure. Have y'all subscribed to that brother yet, man? check out Rude Exposure for sure, man. And also Claymore Rain as well, man. Y'all subscribe to these brothers, man. They love this sport that we love so much, man. You dig it? Hey, man. Anybody that loves this sport, I love them as well, man. Because we are in a fraternity, man. This boxing community is a fraternity. We're a small community, to be honest, man. Boxing community is not a huge community like basketball or football or things of that nature. So you're always going to come across the same people all the time. Mike Rim says, hell no, thumbs down, don't want to see it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you expressed your feelings about it, man. I'm glad you stressed your feelings about it. Okay. Well, I tell you what I am going to do, is put on the free smoke line. We're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson and his upcoming fight against Joe Cordina. They're setting them up, it looks like, to get a good audition, a good win, maybe even a KO. You know what I'm saying? They setting it all up nice for him. You did. Will he accept the alley-oop? Will he his pay-per-view do numbers where it's going to actually send notice to Tank team? They say, okay, Shorty got a little something. He got a little something. I mean, what do y'all think the type of numbers it would have to hit to pique the interest of Al Heyman and the crew? Yes, indeed, because they are the ones that know if something is ready or not. What do y'all think is going to be to have to be sold for that to happen, man? I'm gonna put the free smoke line up. I want you to call in. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. So get our morning started, man. Let's get our morning started. Bear with me 1 second as I get that up and running, and we gonna talk our stuff. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Bear with me un momento, por favor, something like that, right? Something like that, right? Give me 1 second. Let's get that free smoke line up. Yeah, bam, there go the free smoke line right there. Don't call yet. Let me get everything set first, because I know y'all be quick on the draw. Man. So let me make sure I got everything copacetic first. Make sure I got everything copacetic. All right, you can call in now. Hold on, did I get that? Did I share the screen? Something ain't right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Got to see that. All righty. Bam. Shamalam. 443-687-9806. The free smoke line is in existence. Give me a call, man. Tell me what y'all think about this upcoming Shakur fight. And do you feel, though, that since it's a pay-per-view fight, rightfully so, because if the truth is that he is getting paid $5 million, they definitely going to need some help on getting that money up to pay the youngster, man. Because I know Eddie ain't in the business of losing. Booger say exactamente. Okay. Yeah. So what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that this is an audition for Tank? And do y'all feel, though, that this was the right opponent to do that? You know, because I'm going to be honest now. All they got to do is get the casuals excited. Yeah, they ain't tripping about us hardcores because they know we know the deal. But if they can get the casuals excited, let's keep it real now, Boxing 101, the casuals will forget everything that Shakur did prior to this. And like I said, I think we're giving young Shakur too much beat up on, man. Because his last fight, I didn't have a problem with, man. I felt though he was dominating. I felt though he won every round. You know what I'm saying? I know he came back and said he was going to stop the dude, and that didn't happen. You did, but you know you can predict the picnic, but you can't always predict the weather, man. You know what I'm saying? And that guy wasn't trying to be knocked down. That's his job, not to get knocked down. It was Shakur's job to try to knock him down. He said he was going to do it, but I still don't take away from that fight being a bad fight. You know, I don't know, man. Maybe I didn't have my glasses on or something, but you know, and I know y'all were with Jay. People was leaving out the arena and this. Okay, they're trying to get to their cars before the other people did, man. So they're not stuck in traffic, man. You know, I try to see the glass half full and not half empty. But I do talk my crap a bit once in a while. Y'all know I do, for sure. But you know, just like Jess says, man, I want to build these cats up, man. I want to see them get the bag. I want to make sure that we promote them right, because us podcasters these days, we the new promoters, man. We the ones talking about the fighters all the time. We the ones bringing them on the shows and this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. You know what I mean? We actually are doing these promoters' job these days, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, they when they want to know something about a fighter, man, they check out the podcasters, man, to see who had them, who talking about them. You dig? So they can get their fix and things of that nature. So yeah, we the real people, and that's why boxers need to pay more attention and do more interviews, man. Yeah, I know you got some guys that troll the hell out of them so bad that you know it leaves a bad taste in their mouth, and they don't want to do interviews. But the interviews also, even though some of the interviews are bad, they still did something for you. You know, like they say, there's no such thing as bad publicity. You dig? Unless you just did something cold crazy, man. You dig? But shoot, sometimes all it does is boost your profile. I'm more sure that Shakur's profile has upped. It has upped, and I can say that it has definitely upped for the simple fact that anytime I do shows that are Shakur driven, the numbers are slightly up every time. I never see them where they be down, man, for sure. So yeah. Hey, what y'all got going on, man? Is my phone broke or something? 443-687-9806, man. What do y'all think about the Shakur fight? Do you feel though that this fight is a fight that will set him up pretty? Because it could backfire on him, y'all. It can definitely backfire on him, because let's look at it this way. Let's say that Shakur fights this guy. He goes the distance, and it was a tough fight. Not to say that that's going to happen, but this is the boxing game. Do you feel though that's just going to put the Tank fight back even further? Yeah, because I mean, because they even Tank, even him have said out their mouths that this is the super fight. This is the super fight, you know. But super fight calls for super money, and both of them want to superly get paid. Tank already got a deal set, 7-fight deal for $200 million, where that equals up to 28.678592431. You dig? So almost 30 grand. You dig? Almost 30 million. I say grand. That's crazy. The taxes. Not even the taxes. Yeah. So they definitely got to get him with the right people to fight. because they want to make that money back. So who are the people that Tank is going to have to fight? He probably going to have to go up to 40. Yeah, he probably going to have to go up to 40 and be 40 shorty. You did. Because it seems like, to be honest, man, the only money that I see in the 135 division, now I'm not saying quality fight, I said money. That's going to bring the money in. Now, Tank alone should bring in a certain amount of money, but it makes it easier when you got a beautiful dance partner. You did. Well, how many beautiful dance partners is there in the 135 division for Tank? I'm waiting. Exactly. Not a lot. Yeah, it ain't a whole bunch of sexiness down there, man. You would definitely have to migrate to 140 to get some comparable numbers. You did, where people like have some type of interest. Yes, indeed. We got BBO Boxing TV has entered into the building. He says that he's going to have Stitch Duran, one of the best cut men in the business, going to be on the show tonight. And we're definitely looking forward to that. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm supposed to be on that show tonight too. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. That's on BBO Boxing TV at 8 p.m. tonight. Don't meet me there, beat me there, man. We're gonna have Stitch Duran, man, and he's gonna, we're gonna ask him some good questions, man. I'm always intrigued about corner work. I'm always intrigued. So I'm definitely gonna be asking all the questions I've always been wondering, about how they stop cuts so easy, and what was your worst cut you ever had to work on. And yeah. I'm gonna be firing them shorty, man. Without a doubt, man, because I'm interested. The more I uncover, the more we learn, right? Yeah. The more I uncover, the more we learn. And that's what we're about, man. Because if you're not learning, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Some people, I know it all, man. I'm going to tell you, them the people that really gets my goat, man. Every time you say something to them, man, they always know everything, and you don't know nothing. They're just the epitome of all conversations. They know everything. You don't know nothing. They know everything about everything. And what's so funny? They be wrong a lot, and I let them be wrong. I don't even correct them, man. I got to the point now when, you're around a know-it-all. Just shut up. I don't even feed the fire no more, man. I don't. Because all that is ego. Yeah, what's ego? Easy out. Let's get this call, y'all. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
Hello.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Did I get you out of bed?
How you doing today, brother?
You're breaking all up. I can hardly make you out.
Okay. Who is this I'm talking to?
This is your Uncle Richie.
Yeah, I ain't got no Uncle Richie.
I'm sorry. I must have the wrong partner, the wrong number, partners. Sorry about that.
Right. You take it easy, man. Hey, y'all end this call, man. Uncle Richie, huh? Was that he said? DVO said Rich Threads, my guy. Was that Rich Threads calling me from one of them bootleg numbers, man? Oh no, he was, man. He changed his voice real good, boy. I remember the last time we got a call like that, man, and it would end up being an actual podcaster that talks boxing, but he was doing his job as a tow truck driver. and called and asked, was I ready to have the vehicle picked up? And I really thought this guy was trolling me. But somehow, some way, some fashion, uh, it was a real car. I mean, real call, man, by accident. And by the way, now we're Instagram bros and everything now. You dig? So yeah, that was weird. But dude, I look, I felt like I was about to be trolled, y'all. I thought the dude was about to get me and say something crazy on live, man. I, yeah, I felt just like when that guy came on my live doing craziness, So I thought they was about to get me again, man. Uh, 443-687-9806, man. What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that Shakur is auditioning? And do you feel, though, that this is a good fight to consider or audition for a fight for Tank, man? Ace Boogie in the building. The Love Doctor is in the building. Let's Talk Fashion said he don't send everyone to 40, bro. Jay will be there tonight as well. Okay, cool. Heather E is in the building. The Queen E is in the building. Salute to Heather E. Always good to see you, sis. For sure. Yeah, man. I think this guy is an excellent person for what they need to do to build Shakur. Like I said, man, if he can knock this guy out, and I know a lot of people say, well, Shakur's not a knockout guy, Jay. I get it. Hold on. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this? Hello.
What's going on, big dog? What's going on? When she talk to me quick before.
All right, Aunt McQueen is in the building. What's up, Aunt?
Yes, sir. Man, had my coffee. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna throw some more coffee in this little French press.
Oh, you got the French press?
Make some more. Yeah, but the little manual joint.
Yeah, the one you push down.
Yeah. Yep. I'm thinking about whether or not I'm gonna make some coffee in that.
Mm-hmm. Can I tell you something?
I'm gonna make some tea.
Can I tell you something funny? The first time I've ever had that was last week, man. With that I was at a breakfast restaurant, and they brought it to the table, and they pushed down on it. That was my first time ever having that, man. I ain't know nothing about
it. It was my first time last week too.
Okay, so we
in the house.
Okay, so both our first, man. How about that last week? Yeah, I had never did it before, So, and coffee.
What a coinky day.
What do you think about this topic?
Drinking the espresso martini.
Oh yeah, man.
Venturing out with the coffee right now, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that espresso martini is all of it, Jack. All of it. I know Remo had mentioned it in the Apple chat, and I was like, "What? Let me espresso martini. It was good, man." And I had a few of them. For sure. What do you think about this?
I got Remo's he a mixologist on the low.
Yeah. What do you think about this topic we got? What you got for me? Can you hear
me? Yeah, it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
One way I would look at it personally, if I was Team Shakur, is to not base the success or this event in general around trying to land a Tank fight, but more so just building up his stock. Regardless of how things go, I think it's going to be imperative for him to maximize his earning potential. And I feel like this is a step in the right direction.
Right.
I feel like it's a step in the right direction. You got to figure out where the hell you're at in the market. when you look at a lot of those guys that were over at Top Rank, one thing that we criticize these guys for is their sales history or lack thereof. We say, well, this guy don't sell, that guy don't sell, this guy don't do X, Y, Z. But most of them guys were never in positions where they were groomed
Mm-hmm.
to even be pay-per-view stars, because they were fighting over there on the TV model. Either they're fighting on ESPN or they're fighting on the app on ESPN Plus.
Mm-hmm.
So they never got to establish a sales history like the guys over at PBC. You look at the guys over at PBC is primarily a pay-per-view model. So those guys, they have a sales history,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be Errol Spence or Tank, or you see what they're doing right now with the Mexican Monster.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, these guys, they get groomed for that. And then not only that, but also their fan bases are conditioned to buy pay-per-views.
Good
They're
point.
conditioned
Good
to buy
point.
pay-per-view. So I feel like this is a step in the right direction, man, for Shakur Stevenson.
I agree.
And the way I see it,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken, he had the most viewed boxing event on ESPN this year. That fight with Arden did over 1 million plus views.
Mm-hmm.
So if they can convert % of that viewership into paying customers, you done sold over 100,000 pay-per-views right there.
Mm. Yeah, you know what? And by the number being cheaper, and by the number being cheaper, $14.99. You know, they're looking for people to buy in bulk. I think. Well, you know what I mean. More people to buy.
Exactly. No. Excellent point. For sure. Because it's like, yo, it's a lower price point. There's no way in hell you could tell me you ain't got $15 that you could, you know what I mean?
That's a good sandwich.
$90, $100, or the more premium price pay-per-views. You know, that's crossing the threshold of phone bill money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Depending on who your carrier is, or Wi-Fi bill money. But $15, like you said, I mean, shit, a Big Mac and fries at this point in time at McDonald's, a Big Mac meal was like $12.
Right.
$3 more to get you a Shakur Stevenson pay-per-view. So I like what they're doing.
Yeah. So, you know.
I like what they're doing.
Where are they fighting at? Where's that fight?
I believe in Saudi.
Oh, that's in
It's
Saudi.
going to be in Saudi, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Because, you know, Turk is going to be involved, so.
So really, they're going to be shooting for that UK money over there, getting the UK people to pay for that fight. You know, the UK is basically on the same.
I believe both.
Yeah.
I believe both markets. I think that's what their hope is. You know, you got Joe Cordina. From what I understand, he's not the biggest draw over there, but he does have some familiarity out there. You know, so if they can get some people to tune in from that or from across the pond to support Joe Cordina, and then they pull in some American support for Shakur Stevenson, meet somewhere in the middle. I'm not mad at it.
But let me ask you a question:
I'm not mad
if he went the distance,
sir.
if he went the distance with Shakur, and does it hurt him, or do we just stay where we at right now? How they feel about Shakur?
That last event that they had, right? It was the most viewed on ESPN, and that was off the heels of the Edward De Los Santos fight. So I think that we may understate the interest of Shakur just a tad bit. And I think a large degree of it has to do with the fact that he had never been on pay-per-view. But again, you know, if you got over 1 million people to tune in when they could have been doing anything else, but they stayed up to watch that fight. And that fight came on pretty late, too, 11 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah, it was late.
Like, if nobody was interested in him, nobody would be tuning in. And then also, this is against, you know, Artem Haratunian. So,
great point.
I think the people who tune in for Shakur, the ones who support him, they already know what they're going to get. They tuning in to see excellent boxing and sweet science, whatever other synonym you can conjure up. And then the people who are detractors, they're tuning in to see if somebody can finally crack the code. So that they can say, oh, look, see, he was overhyped. He was never as good as they say he is. So regardless of what side of the fence you stand on, people are still tuning in to watch the guy fight.
Okay. So
it don't get more lackluster than that fight. And people still tuned in.
Right. So it looked like they're giving them the chances then, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They're giving them the chances. Would you, all right, once he win this fight, would you go dead into a Wim Cepeda fight next?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Right.
Why not?
Grab a second belt.
Well, Zepeda's not a titleist though, so he wouldn't get.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm thinking about Burachenko. I'm sorry. Brain fart.
Yeah. It's a rancher.
Yeah.
But you know what though? I do like the Zepeda fight for several reasons. The same reason why I like some of these other fights for Tank. Now, if these guys are going to be on a collision course, where they're going to square off with each other, I feel like it's imperative to get as much quality looks as you possibly can. And I think with Joe Cordina, regardless of how anybody feels about him right now because of his last fight, the guy is still a quality fighter and he possesses certain things that will keep Shakur honest. Even if Shakur makes it look relatively easy, it's just him making it look that way. But he's got certain attributes. You know, he's got decent pop. He's got pretty good speed, pretty good quickness, pretty good form, and all those other things. And then with Zepeda would be another southpaw. The guy is a really good body puncher, pretty strong in his own right. So I feel like, yeah, that could only help him in the event that him and Tank were to square off. Because the more quality looks you can get, especially against certain styles and guys that have certain attributes, it could only help. As you can see with Tank, right? Look at how many of his last couple of opponents have been southpaws. Yeah. If he were to fight Rayo, that would be another one. Rayo is a southpaw himself.
For sure. It looks like someone says they got smoke for you in the for this morning. Matter of fact, it looks like it's your counterpart of the cash. He said he got some smoke for you.
Hey, whatever, man. Bring it on the show. Save it for the taping. Make sure I got my brown bag with me. With the elixir.
For sure, man. I tell you what, I appreciate you as always. Let me see, is there anybody else to come on the line?
Appreciate you.
Yes, indeed. And what y'all talking about this week on the casuals? Have y'all got that started yet, or is it G14 clash? What's it called? G14 secret?
Oh man, I gotta see what the producers talk about, because to be honest with you, Remo is the brains of the operation. All I gotta do is show up.
Oh Lord.
That's it.
Why you tell
him? That man right there.
Why you tell him that? Oh.
Because I gotta give my guy his respect, man. You know, I gotta give him his just due, pun intended.
Yeah, oh man. But then he is the super producer, man. He is the super producer. We gotta give him credit where credit is due. Yes, we just don't need him to be big head short.
I'm thinking about a trial run today, man. Because I was looking at a trial run. My kids in school.
Oh, wow. Really? Okay.
Yeah, there's a good chance you'll see me at the 12 o'clock slot.
Nice.
Or maybe even at 11 or something like that.
Okay.
But yo, people, please make sure You get those raffles in. 1 for 10, 3 for 25, the block special. You can get you an iPad.
Mm-hmm.
You can get you an air fryer. Or you can get you a, what the hell is the last one? Oh, Kenichi Bear headphones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And they got the.
So that way you can call into the show. Hit that free smoke line. Come on, we need more smoke on here, people. We need more smoke on here. So, yeah, big homie, I check in with y'all. I'm going to be back in that, what's the name, back in the chat, tuning into the show.
All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Breakdown Short in the building, man. Always a pleasure. Yes, indeed. Hey, if y'all haven't had a chance to see Ghetto Ant, oh my goodness, y'all are missing something funny. The Ghetto Ant gets in full performance, and he gets in full performance for sure. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry, y'all reading something. Okay, so if I'm Shakur, I'll be trying to clear out the division, then set up that tank fight. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
What's going on, big homie? It's your boy D Free.
What's up, D Free?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, I'm simple, brother. Keeping life real simple, enjoying my day. What you got going on?
Man, I hear you up here cooking about these fights. The only problem I have with the Shakur Stevenson pay-per-view is the fact that they dropped it down to $14.99. The problem with that is, even if he do 100,000 pay-per-view buys, the money revenue is not going to be that much, because that's really what they was trying to do. They were trying to bring in the money revenue for Shakur. But if you're not selling a lot of pay-per-views at that price, yeah, you might get 100,000, but the money revenue is not that much. So you go to the table with somebody like Tank Davis and say, hey, I did 100,000 in my first pay-per-view. They're gonna say, yeah, you did 100,000 at $15. You didn't do 100,000 at $80. You did 100,000 at $15. Because if you look at the Loma and Devin fight, they did 150, and I think theirs was like $60 or something like that. They did 150, but it really they broke even because it was at $60. So when you drop in the price, you might bring in more, but you still hurting the quality of the pay-per-view, because for one, it's a cheaper product, and then you fighting somebody that people really don't want to see you fight. Not to mention you fighting in Saudi, so you're gonna be coming on at the same time as college football is going on Saturday. So it's like, do I want to pay $15 to watch a fight that I really don't want to see him in, or am I going to sit here and watch my college football? So it's like, it's kind of hurting, because the opponent, if he was fighting a better opponent, like if it was Williams or Pater he was fighting, then yeah, I could see everybody paying. I mean, even if it was $15, I could see him probably bringing in around 200-300 pay-per-view buys, because he's fighting a quality opponent. A lot of people, even a lot of his fans, was kind of down about the fact that he's fighting Joe Cordina, a guy who was just stopped at 130, and now he's moving up to 135 and fighting for a title. A lot of people was down on the fight. Now, I mean, a lot of people don't know who Joe Cordina is. Joe Cordina is a decent fighter, but he is coming up from 130, and he just got stopped in his last fight. So that's the only problem I had with it. Like you said earlier, I had no problem with the fight that Shakur had against Artem. It was an excellent fight for Shakur. The only problem that I had was the fact that he said he was going to stop him. And that's what I get on Shakur and Devin about. You don't have to say you're going to stop somebody. We know that you're not a knockout artist. Go out there and just say, hey, I'm gonna show that he's not in the same class as me. I'm gonna outclass this guy. I'm gonna show him he doesn't belong in the ring with me. You don't have to say, I'm going to stop him. We know you're not a knockout artist. If you stop him, that's cherry on the top. That's a cherry on the top if you do stop him, because we expect you to outbox him. We don't expect you to stop him.
Facts. I agree with you. Being so that a tank fight would normally go $89.99, that means that they would have to have, if it's $14.99, 4 of them is $60, and you're still going to need 3 more. So you're going to need 7 times. So I guess he would have to sell 7 million. You know, but he got to stop.
Like,
but he got to start somewhere, though.
They do that.
You got to start somewhere, though.
Yeah,
you got to start somewhere. You know, so
yeah, he do. I just wish it was a better quality opponent. I mean, for your first pay-per-view, like Devin's first pay-per-view, it was against Loma. So when you putting on your first pay-per-view, you want a quality opponent, because really pay-per-view was supposed to be for the big fights. It wasn't supposed to be for every fight. It was supposed to be for the big fights. When we got these 2 big names and they finally coming together, that's what the pay-per-view was supposed to be for. But they just started throwing. Everybody wanted the high dollar purse, so now they started throwing everywhere. If you want a big dollar purse, okay, we're gonna throw you on pay-per-view. You got to sell a fight. So that's why it started getting watered down, because pay-per-view was never meant to have every fight. It was only meant for the big fights that everybody wanted to see. That's what it was meant for.
That's true. That is so true. But yet, like you said, everybody wanted them high dollars now. So they said, okay, no problem. We'll do a pay-per-view, and if you sell it, you're gonna get paid. If you don't, you won't. You know what I'm saying? So they were rolling the dice, man. They were dice. Right. You know, I think what this is with Shakur, man, it's just, I'm a street cat, man. So back in the day, we used to throw out testers. You know what I'm saying? Get people hooked. But that's what they got going on here. They want a lot of casuals to see this fight, for $14.99. Now, if a casual see Shakur knock out a cat, that's all they need. That's all they don't even care who it is, man. They're casuals, man, and they gonna pay the bill, man. You know what I'm saying? But if they see him, if he can stop this guy, man, this would definitely be what Eddie wanted. It would plant some good seeds for him, The only bad thing about it, if it backfires, So, but
that's another thing that I was thinking too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if it goes the distance, let's say Joe Cordina comes out there and give his best performance in his career, and it's a close fight. Like we could see that Shakur won these rounds, but we could see that Joe Cordina won these rounds, and we looking at it because we always see is some judge that sees something totally different from what everybody else sees. Mm-hmm. But what if it's a close fight and Shakur goes out there, and what does that do for Shakur? You went out there and you lost to a guy who just got stopped at 130 and pretty much wasn't known to anybody like that, unless you were a diehard boxing fan. Mm-hmm. You just lost to Joe Cordina. You lost your belt. What did that do for you in your next fight? Where do you go from there? Because that's the bigger question, because you're fighting over in Saudi. That's not your home turf. You don't have a lot of fans over there. A lot of those people over there is closer to the UK. They're gonna be more of Joe Cordina fans. If there's any fans, it's gonna be more Joe Cordina fans. So you go over there and you fight a close fight. We saw what happened with Shaki Foster and Kasakian.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be somewhere like that, and that would be all bad for Shakur. That would be all bad.
Mm. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. Hopefully, this thing works out the way they want to happen. Because I want that build up. I want to see him in Tan. That's the fight I want to see, man, and everybody else as well. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that this happens good. I'm shooting for the stoppage. I know a lot of people like Jay. He's not that type of. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? He's fighting the guy that he's bringing up and everything. Stop him. You know what I'm saying? And Shakur has stopped people before, so it ain't like he can't do it again. You did? So Hey, listen here, brother. I definitely appreciate your intake, man. You always got great arguing points, man, and I salute you, my brother.
No problem, man. I appreciate you.
Take it easy, man. Definitely a good call. Definitely a good call. 443-687-9806. Talk to me quick before I forget. Now, y'all know I will fall asleep quick now. Talk to me. Talk to me. Yes, indeedy, man. I see Cut Creator in the building. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this?
What's popping with you, G?
What's up? Being in boxing news. How you doing? I know who it is. How you feeling, brother?
I'm all right, my brother. I'm coming in there. I'm listening to you and D3, and you basically took the words right out of my mouth, man. Just like these new and up-and-coming fighters, man, basically they have what's called a showcase fight. I think this is what's a showcase fight for Shakur, man. For him to basically impress the casuals. I think you pretty much said it, man. That's why it's so cheap, and that's why everything is lining up. They did the exact same thing recently, like I told you guys, to Kermel. Kermel had a hard fight. What did Floyd do for Kermel's next fight? They put somebody out there that he could just knock out in the first round. So guess what? Kermel got his buzz back. So they're doing the exact same thing for Shakur. Right now, everybody's hard on Shakur, but Shakur go out there and look fantastic, knocks this guy out. Guess what? He'll get his buzz back, at least to the casuals. So that's what I'm agreeing with, and I think it's a great idea.
The old folks down the country say, "Get the shit back in the horse." You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what they're trying to do, man.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's what it is, man. I think it's a good idea, man.
Yes.
Every now and then, like I said, even for Boots and all them, you don't have every single fight. Don't have to be that gusto fight. You got to stay active. Every now and then, throwing a cab driver here and there. Basically, that'll keep your name exciting. Basically, it's how it used to be back in the day. Some guys stayed active. Every single opponent they fought wasn't a freaking championship caliber opponent. Now we feel like these guys, everybody who stepped in the ring with them, got to be a championship caliber. No, to stay active, stay warm, stay warmed up, stay greased up. Pause. I mean, they got to just keep somebody in there.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I left my glasses on the table last night, man, so I was able to find them this morning. I took your advice.
Working for you.
I took your advice, man.
Yeah, bro.
Just that simple.
Appreciate that, my brother. Now you can see, man. Follow your doctor's orders, man.
Yes, indeed. I did. Yes, indeed, man. For sure. But yeah, I hopefully after this fight he gets Cepeda, man, because Cepeda turned down the last fight. So, you know,
man, them dudes don't want to fight Shakur. We know those dudes don't want to fight Shakur, bro.
Yeah, they
know what it is, bro.
Yeah, because they rather get a tank fight. It's more money to lose. Like, should I fight Tank? Should I fight Shakur? Come on, man.
It's called betting on yourself, man. It's called betting on yourself. And just like D3 said, you never know. The judges might get it wrong. And you might get you a bonus. If you get that bullshit W, hey, now you definitely guarantee the tank fight then.
I tell you what, it's this old saying, you know thyself. You know, these cats know if they can beat that guy or not. Yeah. You know, suppose they can take that belt off of him.
Yeah, but them dudes don't bet on themselves, bro. I know everybody like that, and I like to bring this guy's name up every time we talk about betting on yourself. That's why he'll always have a place in my book. Deontay Wilder, bro, that dude bet on himself.
Yeah, he did.
He wasn't supposed to beat up half of those dudes that he beat up. The Tyson, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, he finally met his demise against Tyson Fury and the rest of these dudes that Billy Zhang and all them. But at the end of the day, that dude's a bet on himself. These fighters got to start betting on themselves if they really believe in themselves. You know, I'm believing in themselves.
Big point. Why should I believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? Amen. Okay, Deacon Nico, I hear you.
Yeah, bro.
For sure, man. What you got going on this week, brother?
Oh man, my son and his girl coming over later on this week, so I gotta make sure we're ready for them to come over and beginning with my son, man. Every opportunity to kick with my kids is a blessing, you know.
Amen. And a boom shack. I'm lagging to that for sure, man. Yes, indeed. You don't have no grands yet, right?
3 of them.
Oh, you got three? Wow.
Man, them dudes. Let me tell you something,
Lucky
man. I got
devils.
grandkids same. I got grandkids same ages of my kids, bro. Them dudes having kids when I'm having kids. They can't do what I do, bro.
That's funny. That's too funny. So they uncles and stuff.
The same age.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got an uncle that's 3 years younger than me. My grandmother had a menopause baby. She had a menopause baby, man.
Best friends with your freaking uncle and shit. Hang out with your uncle.
That's crazy. All right, well, listen, let me get that burning desire call out. I always appreciate you, my brother. You have a beautiful
All
week.
right. Salute to you, Jay, and hang out. Peace.
Salute to you, my brother. Being in Boxing News, man. Check them out. 443-687-9806. Burning Desire. Burning Desire. I see Mr. All Access Senior Cobb is in the building. Salute to you. Good to see you, my guy. For sure. Talk to me quick before I forget. It's your boy Hardcore. Who is this? Yeah, you've been slow McGraw today, boy. I see you get beat out every time.
Yeah. The last one get the last word though. How about that?
Got it.
But let me get to this, man, because I ain't got much time.
All right.
I think they've been trying to test dummy this kid forever, man. They started putting him on Thursday nights during in between other ESPN sports and all of this. Like, I don't see the purpose. He's made his name. He's won belts in different divisions. He just has a different fighting style than some of the other kids that people want to pay $1 trillion for. But the problem is you can't please these boxing fans. The prices of pay-per-view is too high, so you give it to them less. They say, "Oh, you a discount fighter. They ain't want to pay for you to pay $80, so you ain't that." Which one is it? You want to watch a show and have enough money for Casamigos and wings, or you want to be breaking it up with your homeboys and fire sticking it? You can't make this up, Jay. You can't keep these people happy. And then you turn around and you put him on pay-per-view for one fight, and then the fight that everybody want to watch is for free somewhere else. It don't make sense. And I get it. Tank is in it. Oh, it felt so good to not talk about Tank's name for so much weeks, and now I got to go ahead and say his name. But those guys are in his age group. So they're looking and seeing what he's garnishing, the amount of attention, the 24/7 or all accesses. Of course, your peers is going to want that. But the free model, it worked out it's been working out for Loma. Monster is hot as fish grease. People waking up 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to go watch a guy fight on free TV, and nobody's complaining. Only for us, we got to worry about, oh, he's not this person and that person, or he's not on pay-per-view. So what? Everybody's not a pay-per-view star. Doesn't mean that his career should be minuscule to he's not Tank. I don't understand who the hell is Tank other than Tank. And the harsh reality of it, the 135 division has dried up just like the 147 division has dried up, all because of the business politics. So they put this guy on free pay-per-view or $14, $15 pay-per-view, and this is only going to move the goalpost further because the numbers ain't going to add up to what it's supposed to add up for it to make sense for them to go over there to PBC and tanking them. It's nonsense. If you look at it cut and dry, those two names are the top of the division. The rest of the dudes that make sense, Tank done beat them, and they even went up to 140 already. Broly, Ryan, Frank. Who else went up to 140? Pitbull. Them names don't make sense no more because they're no longer in the division. So now, what do you bring Ryo back down, or if he's gonna go up at 140, don't play with Ryo. Go for Tio. This shit gotta make sense, and the people gotta stop crying. You want to see the fights, or you want to say you want to brag about how much you paid for your favorite fighter? Which one is it?
Yeah, so you always come in here with all this sound reasoning. You always come in here with all this sound reasoning, man. Remo's take, you know what I'm saying? I love it, though.
You know why, Jay?
Why is that?
You know why, Jay?
Why is that, bro?
Because boxing is stupid. Boxing is dumb. What they don't realize is what's next is basketball season. Basketball season about to be free on TV. Sundays is lockdown. You're not doing nothing but cooking and watching football, basketball. Saturdays you might get some basketball on the Saturday, but that's college football day. Just give the people what they want. Cut and dry. Give them what they want. SHAKUR is one of those guys. He is other than what's his name? He is the guy other than Tank. And he's there to limited time offer because he got stretch marks all over his arms and he's ready to bust out his seams at 135. So get it before another name is down at is up to 140. And who Tank gonna play with then? Loma gonna be sitting there 40 years old. Baranchik, he hiding in wherever he from. And the youth is coming behind him. So it don't make sense for that either, because you ain't gonna get paid for that.
I don't know, bro. It sound like you starting another show, Angry Black Man. I mean,
yeah, man.
You got the Angry Black Man.
I can't start another show, though, man. I ain't got enough time in it.
That's all you got is time.
Too many of us. I ain't editing not a Ned.
Not a Ned.
Not a Ned Nutter show. I'm good, man.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's my Remo rant for the day, man.
All right. Well, listen in,
that's all I got, man. Appreciate you, man.
Always a pleasure, young blood. You take it
Later.
easy, man. Peace. There it is, y'all. Yeah. Remo's rant, man. Yes, indeed. We're gonna have to get a actual plaque to put up right before he about to take off, Jack. For sure. But listen, it's definitely another great show as always. And right before y'all leave, man, take this with you. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna play it, but it was funny. It's funny. I might get kicked off, y'all. I'm sorry, but here it is. Oh my goodness. Yo, Dave Chappelle, man. That guy was way before his time. He was crazy as hell, man. Some of his skits, man, will always remain classic, man. I used to love watching the Dave Chappelle show. Can never be duplicated, man. The guy mind, he is definitely a genius, man. But that's all your boy got for you, man. Sorry, that's gonna be the thing that you see before you leave. I've been canceled. I made it. Tapple Tommy has canceled me, y'all. All right, well, I guess I better go get in the cheese line then. It is what it is, man. It's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm out of here. And I'm canceled. Peace. How you turn this damn thing off?